Hello everybody, Todd here, all things archery and shooting. And today I've got another bow review for you. I come home from work today and have this nice box from Amazon waiting for me. Let's get it open and check out the new bow I got. This is a longbow. It's a 50-pound longbow. I paid $149 for it. So let's take a look at it, see what we got for our $149. That included shipping too, by the way. Let's get it out of this box here. Stringer right there. Instruction manual. It's made by KainoKai Archery. It's a longbow. There. All right. You're gonna love this. It's called the Velociraptor Longbow. What a name for a longbow, Velociraptor. That's the name of the longbow. And there's some guy who thinks he's, I don't know, sneaking through the woods hunting dinosaurs, I guess. These Chinese guys come with some crazy stuff, don't they? All right, let's see what we got here. Well, that was the bubble wrap that was on it, but the bow didn't come out. Let's take a look. Oh, there we go. Fast Flight string with an arrow rest. Very nice. Oh, very nice longbow. Anything else in this box? Let's see. Oh, that box is empty now. Alrighty. Okay, so here we go. As you can see, it is coming with, it's a 50-pound bow. It's a 58-inch AMO, which is the reason I bought this. It's a short long bow of 58 inches. It has 2 layers of bamboo in it and a layer of black glass on the belly and the back of the bow. It's an all-wood bow made out of future wood, or looks like dino wood. You can see the different grains in it. Lower limb states 50 pounds at 28 inches, 58-inch AMO. Alright, I'm going to go and get the camera over here, get you a nice shot picture of it, get a close-up of it, then we'll get it set up and get it tuned. Take it out to the range and see what she does. Okay, here we go. We'll get a shot of the bow. Okay, this is the handle section riser. Has a radius shelf on it. You can see the different colors of grain in it. It's a future wood bow or diamond wood bow, I guess you would call that. It's basically different layers laminated together and then the bow's cut out from that. As you can see, it's got 2 layers of bamboo in it. It's got black glass on the belly and the back of the bow. And if you look here, it's got really nice reinforced tips with a micarta on them. I mean, really good, strong reinforced tips on this bow. Coming down the other back side of the bow, here's the rear tip. Here's the back of the bow. Here you go, it's KainoKai. Here's the information on it, 50 inches at 28. 58-inch AMO, so it's a short shooting bow. It should be nice in the woods tree stand or whatever. We'll see how it shoots with the fingerprints to it. It's got about a kind of a high grip to it, but it seems to fit the hand real well. All right, as you can see, it came with a bow stringer, D97 Dynaflight string, and an arrow rest. And it's got this little brochure here. Some guy like creeping through the woods, I guess, thinks he's Rambo or something. I don't know. And it's called the Velociraptor. So these guys come out with some really crazy things to their bows. Here's the bow itself. KainoKai Archery, little owner's manual. Let's get this bow set up now and we'll get it out to the range and we'll get it checked out. Okay, we've got this bow set up now. Bow does come with a D97 Dynaflight endless loop string on it, which is right here. Okay, it's got a pretty large serving area, which is nice. But how big is that? That's pretty good size. It's 9 inches. It's my favorite size, 9-inch serving on that. It's endless loop string. It's a 14-strand string, and it's D97 Fast Flight, okay? So the bow is rated for Fast Flight. It doesn't have both loops are the same size, so these big loops sometimes present a problem on these long bows. They'll pull right off the edge of the nocks, on the nock end of the bow, your bow tips. So I'll probably get another string made up with a smaller bow tip, smaller loop ends, so we can use it, because these always seem to, these lip ends are so small on these things. When you put this on, you have a lot of, you get a lot of space on there. So, all right. get this set off to the side. Where are my, here we go, we got a little arrow rest with it. Okay, it's already pre-cut, which is nice. It's pre-cut to the shape of this, which is nice. And you got a little rest here for the bottom, all right? The first thing you want to do is you want to go ahead and clean this up. Get you some denatured alcohol. See a little bit on there, a little nice little t-shirt rag or something. All you do is you're cleaning that off there, just so you get any packing dust or grime or grits on it, so it'll stick well, okay? All right. The first thing you want to put on this rest here, okay? Find out where it's going to go. It looks good there. I always put the back on, the arrow plate on first, and then I put the arrow rest on afterwards. It's just the way I've always done things. Doesn't really make a difference which way you do it, I don't reckon. All right. Get it right in there. It fits perfect around that groove there, like it's supposed to. All right. And we got the, this is a hair rest, so you gotta be sure you watch which way your hairs go, okay? All right. I need a knife to peel this stuff off with. There we go. Okay, it's gotta go like this. Attach this to it now. Use the back of my knife and lock that in nice and tight. Okay, done. Always take the back of my knife here and I go right down that groove there. It sets that groove where the arrow's going to rest at. Okay. And we're done with that. Now move it out of the way. Don't need it anymore. Go and get it strung up now and get the knock set. Can't forget my cold beer. I'm telling you, few things taste as good as a cold beer after a long day at work. You know what I mean? All right, this has no twist in it. So let's see what the, let's see what it says here. The brace height should be on this bow. Here you go, brace height. Set the bow between 7.5 and 8.5 inches for brace height. Okay, so we'll set it. So I'm gonna give it a little twist on it first. Probably gonna need a few twists on it. I'm not gonna use this stringer. I've already got one, so I'll get it right now. Also, I noticed this string that came with it. I'm going to have to get a new string. This string's not waxed at all. There's no wax in the string at all. It's just pure string. It hasn't been waxed yet. Somebody put a good liberal amount of wax in this thing before I shoot this bow. I'm going to put about 10 twists in it. We'll start there and see what we get our brace height to be at, okay? All right, slide this over the top limb. Slides over the bottom limb. We'll go and get our stringer on it. So I'm saying that loop there, see how big that is? It doesn't really fit well in these, so I'm going to get a string made for a longbow. It has smaller loops on it. Okay? Alright. Alright, let's get this thing set. Seems like that did it. Seems like those 10 twists did it. Let's see what our brace height comes in at. Looks pretty good from there. There, perfect, 7.5 inches. We'll start there, okay? All right, in the string grooves. All right, let's go ahead and get the knock on it. and then we'll go ahead and check it for weight. Now these bows here, I like to set my nock a little bit high when I start, and I like using these brass nocks because they're easy to move. So we'll set this a little bit high. You set, instead of 1/8 of an inch, you set about 3/8 of an inch high and start from there. Then as I'm tuning the bow and tuning my arrows, I'll move that nock up or down, whatever it needs. But because I shoot 3 under, I'm finally finding around 3/8 seems to work the best for me, just because I shoot 3 under. If you're shooting, say, oh, let me get my knot pliers. Sorry about that, forgot my knot pliers. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so if you shoot 3 under, you want to raise your string that's a little bit high, your knot point. If you're shooting split finger, you might want to bring it down a little bit lower. At least that's the way it's always worked for me. Right now, I'm very comfortable shooting 3 under, so I set my nock a little bit high. Okay. All right, that's set. Okay, nock is set now, okay? All right, let's go ahead and check the weight of this now. Now remember, my draw length is 29.5 inches, so we'll test it first on my handheld scale. And then I'll take it out and I'll take it to my back shop and I'll check it on the tiller machine to 28 inches to see how close to 50 pounds it actually is. First is going to be the handheld scale, okay? All right, here we go. Rock it in there. Oop, that didn't sound good. Let me check something. That little clink didn't sound very good. I don't see any cracking like that in, so it should be fine. We'll try that again. Okay? Whenever you hear a noise like that, you should always stop and check, okay? It could have been just the loops, because they are big loops. So these big loops really don't work good on a longbow. It might have been seeped into the nock end, the tip end. But you should always listen for the noises. Here we go, one more time. Okay. This thing's pulling right at 51 pounds at my draw length. Let's check it one more time. It should be pulling closer to 53 or 54. But let's check it one more time, unless it's not a true 50-pound draw. Yeah, 51 pounds. Okay, so I get 51 pounds, and I'll go back to the back and I'll check on my tiller machine. Okay, on my tiller machine, it comes in at just at 48 pounds, not 50 at 28 inches, so it's 2 pounds light. Okay, which is most of these Chinese bows are like that. They're little 2 or 3 pounds light or heavy. This happens to be lighter. So this is actually 48 pounds at 28 inches and 51 pounds at my draw length at 29.5. All right, all left to do now, we're going to take this thing out to the range in part 2, and we'll test on the range. We'll test for speed, velocity, accuracy, quietness, how it shoots, hand shock, or even full rundown on it. Okay, well, this is so be sure to look for part 2. It'll be uploaded soon. All right, I want to thank you guys for watching. This has been the KainoKai, I guess it's pronounced KainoKai Velociraptor 58-inch AMO Longbow. It's supposed to be 50 pounds at 28 inches. It comes in at 48 pounds at 28 inches, which puts it at 51 pounds at my draw length of 29.5 inches. I'm really excited about getting out there and shooting this bow. I really like longbows. I'm getting more and more, leaning more and more toward longbows over recurves. So I'm looking forward to shooting this bow. So stay tuned. We're going to head out to the range in a few minutes. Run this thing through its paces, okay? All right, I want to thank you guys for watching here already. Please click that subscribe button, and also please click me that thumbs up if you like this video, and drop me a comment on this if you have any comments or questions on this bow. I'm glad to answer them for you. Also, if you click that bell next to that subscription button, that's your notification to notify you upcoming videos. And just to recap on some upcoming videos I have coming up, I've just finished the full review on my Amazon $10 broadhead test. I test over 25 different Amazon broadheads, all for under $10. And some of the results on that test are quite surprising. So look for that video soon. It'll be uploaded soon. I think you'll find it pretty surprising too as well. That's be coming up soon. I've also got a review on another vintage compound bow coming up soon. And I've got another review on another vintage recurve bow that I've ordered coming up soon. You have to stay tuned for those, okay? But this review has been on the Kainokai Velociraptor Longbow. Stay tuned for part 2, and I'll see you guys at part 2 at the range. Thanks for watching. Until then, ciao.